Hey y'all, welcome back to Chasing Dreams Homestead. Doesn't that yard look beautiful mowed? No, it doesn't. And I'll explain why in just a moment, y'all. Okay, so as you can see in the yard, there are different color plants. And the reason for that is during the winter, this dark green grass dies back and he turns an ugly brown. So I went ahead over the winter and just broadcasted. That's literally all I did, was broadcast rye and wheat. And the rye and the wheat are the light colored things you see. So sticking with our mission to grow as much food as we can grow on our 1 acre, this will be the only time the entire front yard is cut for the next few months. And the reason for that is I am going to seed the yard with various different grains and grasses and whatnot that will be nutritious to our coonies, our goats, and our chickens. I mean, we've only got 1 acre, y'all. So we gotta make use of every inch on it. And honestly, I'm starting, I don't know, maybe a movement, I hope so. And I would say I'm starting it because other people have done it in inner cities and whatnot, turning their front lawn into a garden or a food forest. But what I am doing is I am utilizing my front yard as forage and as hay for my animals. So you saw me seeding the lawn, and what I seeded it with was a mixture of alfalfa, flaxseed, clover, and Canadian peas. I don't know which will sprout first or faster. This is just an experiment. So I read that in Europe, this started, the lawn started as a way to say, hey, we got money, y'all. So people were like, hey, dude, I got so much land and so much money, I don't have to utilize every inch of my land to grow food. So I'm just going to make a big, pretty, mowed, manicured lawn as a way to flex that I got money. That's crazy to me. So what I'm going to do is I will be mowing, and I think probably, honestly, once I let it get really established, 3 strips a day. And by the time I work my way to the other side, I'll be able to come back and start again where I started. I've got a mower with a bagger on it, so I'll mow and take the clippings to my animals. Now we are going to establish dirt, or not dirt, we got plenty of dirt. We're going to establish greenery in the back again as well. But at one point we made a mistake of getting sheep, and what they tell you is true. You need a lot of land for sheep. They will literally pull the grass out by the roots if they don't have enough land. So we learned the hard way. Between the sheep and the large pigs that our children let out frequently from their pens, they rooted up all the grass and all the green stuff that we had growing in the back, which was beautiful. So now we just got a big dry brown dirt pile. So we're going to work on getting that turned to grass and different things that the animals like to forage on as well. But I want you guys to follow along on this journey, and I'm going to show you the way that I use my front yard to benefit me. And oh, by the way, last year we planted 28 fruit trees up here. We still have 25. 3 didn't make it. That's okay. Sadly, the most expensive cherry tree I've ever bought died. That booger just didn't take well from the get-go. And then the other 2 were really, really small Arkansas black apple trees. Luckily, we still had 2 more of those, so we'll get to see what they look like and what they taste like at some point in a few years. But guys and gals, the thing is, we're all trying to be a little more self-sufficient in our lives, and we need to utilize what we have given to us. You know, it's biblical, but also a buddy said one time that he was going to grow where he was planted. And of course, Mama Dreams and I would love to have, 100 acres and complete privacy. I would love to be somewhere so private that I don't have to deal with traffic when I'm making videos, that I can walk outside in whatever the heck I want to wear, and I won't have to worry about somebody driving by or a neighbor being offended by whatever I got on. I would love to have that kind of privacy. I'd love to be back in the woods. Who knows? Who knows what's in the card? Only God does. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. But I'm excited about this experiment, especially after seeing how the winter rye and wheat did and kept our front yard green all winter long and provided food for the coonies up until this point. Till next time, y'all, keep dreaming.